The Four Friends and the Stolen Necklace. Once upon a time, in a bustling village nestled amidst the lush forests of India, there lived four close friends. A cunning crow named Chitragriva, a wise tortoise named Kachap, a strong mongoose named Veer, and a clever deer named Hiran. Their friendship was the talk of the entire animal kingdom. Each one had a unique set of skills, and they often found themselves in situations where their abilities came to the rescue of their fellow friends. One fine day, as the four friends were gathered near a picturesque pond, their discussions turned to a famous mango tree on the outskirts of the forest. This mango tree was known for bearing the juiciest and most delicious mangoes in the entire region. However, the tree was situated deep within a dense thicket guarded by a fearsome and cunning serpent named Vasuki. Chitragriva, the crow, was the first to speak. He said, "I've heard that the mangoes on that tree are simply divine. If I could only pluck them and share them with you all." Kachap, the tortoise, being the wisest among them, said, "Indeed, the mangoes are tempting, but the serpent Vasuki is a formidable adversary. We must be cautious." Veer, the mongoose, flexed his powerful muscles and declared, "I'm not afraid of any serpent. I can deal with Vasuki if he dares to challenge us." Hiran, the deer, known for his incredible speed and agility, chimed in, "I can swiftly get us in and out of the thicket. We need a plan." After much brainstorming, the friends came up with a clever strategy. Chitragriva would fly over the thicket to keep an eye on Vasuki's movements, while Kachap, Veer, and Hiran would venture into the thicket under the cover of darkness. As the moon hung low in the sky, the friends set their plan into motion. Chitragriva flew over the thicket and spotted Vasuki, sound asleep. This was their moment. Kachap, Veer, and Hiran stealthily entered the thicket. Kachap used his wisdom to guide them around any traps or obstacles, and Veer's strength cleared the way. They reached the mango tree without disturbing Vasuki. The tree was laden with ripe, juicy mangoes. Hiran, with his nimble hooves, plucked the mangoes and handed them to Veer. Veer placed them in a bag made from the leaves of the forest. Just as they were about to leave, Hiran noticed something glimmering in the shadows. It was a beautiful necklace with sparkling jewels, left unguarded. Hiran, tempted by the jewels, took it and kept it hidden. With their loot in tow, they made their way out of the thicket as swiftly as they had entered. They returned to their friends and shared the delicious mangoes they had risked so much for. The friends feasted on the mangoes, savoring their sweet taste. Unknown to the others, Hiran hid the necklace, secretly desiring to keep it for himself. He thought he could sell it and have more wealth. This marked the beginning of a change in their friendship. Greed had crept into Hiran's heart, and it soon began to affect the harmony among the four friends. As days passed, Hiran's attitude started to change. He grew distant and selfish, no longer showing the camaraderie and concern that had once defined their friendship. His secret greed had turned him into a shadow of his former self, and his friends noticed this transformation. One day, as they gathered around the pond where their friendship had blossomed, Chitragriva, with his keen eyes, noticed the glimmer of the stolen necklace around Hiran's neck. He said, "Hiran, where did you get that necklace?" Hiran, feeling cornered, hesitated for a moment before replying, "I found it in the forest while we were on our mango adventure. It's mine now." Veer, ever the protector of justice, spoke sternly, "That necklace doesn't belong to you, Hiran. It's wrong to keep something that doesn't rightfully belong to you." Kachap, the wise tortoise, added, "Our friendship is based on trust, honesty, and helping one another. You've broken that trust by stealing and lying." Hiran, feeling a pang of guilt, realized the error of his ways. He took off the necklace and handed it to Veer. "You are right, my friends. I made a mistake. I allowed greed to cloud my judgment. Please forgive me." The friends forgave Hiran, for they cherished their friendship above all else. Hiran had learned a valuable lesson about the destructive power of greed. Their bond was restored, and they continued to share their adventures and stories just as they had before. The moral of this story is that true friendship is built on trust, honesty, and selflessness. Greed can poison even the strongest of bonds, but it is never too late to mend one's ways and seek forgiveness. In the end, the friends realized that their friendship was worth more than any treasure, and it remained unbreakable as long as they stayed true to their values.